to put their Iowa State Cyclones. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Baylor Bears taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Cyclones will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out.
Take it easy on me. My team trash. Said, take it easy on me. My team trash.
Off from the shotgun. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. White going to attack through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
This defense is flying around with bad intentions. How about the stick the defender just laid on the tight end?
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Pretty good job of running to get there to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided.
There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. Was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. White wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Cook. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20, the 10, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa State.
He's still going to lose.
Goes and gets it, and then does the hard part. Takes it back to the house for 6.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
You're doing all that yelling, still going to lose. Nigga, you call me every other day.
That's just such a cheese, boy. Don't you don't even play like that no more.
You don't ever talk about calling nobody. Nigga, call me every other day.
Y'all say Mama Glass. That's the fact. That's the time to
Baylor
go.
has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'll have to get a drive going here. And they can't make the connection.
Holding.
And it
These
could
niggas
get
always
worse.
holding.
Penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play.
I cannot get right in college, man.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. White going to attack through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that play.
And the Bears lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chain. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message.
Never miss getting no nigga from Iowa.
They've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Don't join this shit. This shit trash.
Looking to fire. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. He puts him in.
I can't get back right in this shit. It's man.
6-yard line, it'll be 1st down. The Bears.
The gameplay, but nigga took a month and a half off to get back in this gameplay. Nigga, the running, everything was different. Man.
They'll go to the ground.
Playbook.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
White wants to throw it.
Damn!
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Look at this shit, boy.
They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Bears line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock it.
Come on, bro.
Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week. 4 times yards to be exact.
It's insane that he
Good
can do
job
that.
by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
Nigga don't want me to get right. God damn.
He can be a commander.
On the run, it's Mitchell.
Good
Works his
fucking
way into
tackle.
the
Good
traffic and
tackle.
picks up 3 to the 17.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not
I'm
going to
giving you an
complain.
X Factor player back. I got to drive one.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
But you'll give Pete some of a back to shit.
Wants to go up top. The short hands. It's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
I just don't care.
The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off play action. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Back to the ground game on the left. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 2nd down. Unleashes it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
You fighting for a playoff spot. You need Ty to lose, though.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
No first down. That's fine. We got the completion. We had a
I don't think Ty
successful
losing to him, though. I got Ty beating Wayne.
Situation where, yes, I'm going for it.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg.
Ty on the winning streak. Ty on the winning streak right now. He should be Wayne.
From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hardy. He was looking for some running room.
Fucking hate these teams in college, bro. Oh, they offer me a job. I'm out of here. First job offer I get, I'm out.
They'll try the run. Just gets it to the 28, pick up a 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football? Those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
They're able to find
Hey,
the
that's
tight
what I'm
end for
talking
easy
about. Where
completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The Bears line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. White gonna going to attack through the air. Fires.
Where you throwing the ball? Good pick. Where the fuck is he throwing the ball?
Turnover can swing momentum. He goes
Oh
down.
man, this quarterback did not come to play today.
Get the football back.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field, and don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The short hands, it's Robinson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Oh, you had him. Why you stop?
And the Cyclones come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
Talking to the nigga behind him. Yeah, he did, but he still stopped though after he did this. He wasn't that long.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it set up on the outside.
That is the worst angle in football.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cyclones! They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Hardy. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. White wants to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
They're going to run it. Nice move to pick up yardage. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
The Bears are rolling down the field. They'll leave it with him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. Breaks into the open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Boom. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. It falls incomplete.
Look at this shit, bro. Ty, boy.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things, because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
White going to attack through the air. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Quickly to the tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Unloads quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Flying down the right side.
This nigga.
Touchdown, Iowa State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, shoot up the ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. White wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time.
This nigga's throwing it right to these
What
niggas.
a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The give to the back. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by a field goal over Louisiana. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations.
Look at the game over. You timeouts don't matter.
And how about that one, Kevin? We'll be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. White going to attack through the air. They're working that left side. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Second down, he'll throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Under fire. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Bears will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Quarterback empties his backfield. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Right on the money. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock.
I'll I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered.
Good throw, Todd. These niggas stink.
It's been a struggle.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. White wants to throw it. He uncorks one deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Wants to pass. Into the end zone. And it's incomplete.
Oh, this is the most holding calls in the fucking world.
Let's see what the call is. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again.
2nd pick in a row. No, it won't.
The Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
This game won't be
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Washington. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yaks, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some 1st downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Did you get more stuffing?
Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bears will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Cyclones really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And the Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk.
There he goes. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 10.
Johan gonna win though.
We'll circle back if anything big happens.
Johan
in this
defense is
college
better.
football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I gotta win that.
He got a better team than MSL than he do Dino.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Crosses the 30. At the 45 on his way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Makes the grab. It's Mitchell.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be first. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Cyclones in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And the try is no good. And guys, this will stay a 24-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Good luck with that shit.
White going to attack through the air. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He's trying to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one was picked off.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Going for the big play. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Touchdown, Baylor! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. State sending the offense back out. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Finds his man. It's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quick release by the QB. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. He'll pull it down. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. They'll operate out of split backs. White wants to throw it. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got it. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around, and I think they got used to it in the first half, and now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. run the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
There's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Mitchell. Turning it on. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So first down will open up the final period. Here we go. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels in football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Pulls it in, it's Mitchell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the footballs.
Touchdown, Iowa State! And the punishment has been extended. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
The Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On fourth down, going to the air. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Bears! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's got it. Two-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mitchell. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Try and play action. Snagged out of the air. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the big fella. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Looking for room at the 25. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
White gonna attack through the air. Got his man on the outside. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock
Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch coverage, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
I'll pick up these.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wow, through the defense. Tackle is made at the 28 after pickup of 3.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. In the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. It's Mitchell. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Makes the catch, it's Robinson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Cyclones want to pick up the tempo. from the gun. Give on the inside. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Iowa State.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gonna take a shot. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cyclones! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll send the back in motion. White wants to throw it. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decision.
Going deep. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And this is why you put your
GG's.
when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
With the win today, they're now
Play to the end of the game.
that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check it off. If you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. If you're looking to build on this win, moving
That's
ahead,
college for ya.
I don't think you got no points
They
off.
do,
You know,
and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve.